Okay.
That shit. Oh, nah, he wilding over there.
Gesundheit. You gotta.
That was dust. I felt the dust.
Alright, I think we can start there.
Salud. Nobody said salud.
Nigga,
God
that's
damn. Nigga, you feel me?
I just said bless you.
Bro,
Oh,
three
alright,
niggas in here said bless you. What the fuck?
Nigga, ignorant. You know who else is ignorant? Niggas in Alabama.
That's a fact.
Niggas in Alabama is dead having COVID-19
Parties.
parties, bro.
You not going?
You going?
You did a
I'll
cycle.
pull up
I
if
can
you-
see it in your eyes.
I'll pull up and you go.
How much they paying for the
These
niggas,
niggas
for
was
the niggas to
crazy.
catch it?
Niggas said it was like they was putting in like a bank type shit. Like it wasn't a number.
Nah,
Like an
but
actual number.
nah, you see, I need the number. I'll
I mean,
I'll take
shit.
50K for the positive.
They not doing no
I'll take
50
50K for the
in a
party.
house party,
50K
bro.
for the five.
I'll take 50K for the positive right now.
In a
Test.
house party, they're not doing no 50K.
I'm
in a
saying,
house
but the
party.
winner is the person that tests positive, right? So I'm saying 50K, I'll test the positive.
But the thing is this, I don't get it because like it's whoever tests positive first, right?
That's what I'm saying.
But if y'all all get at
Right.
the same party, does it just mean
You gotta,
like,
I'm
who
out,
takes
bro.
the test first?
I'm dead as on
Like,
some
That's
sneaker
a
shit.
fact.
Line up in front of the clinic, yo.
Bro, it's retarded kids in Alabama, bro.
No, for sure,
Like that's
for
just,
sure. Like all the like the big racists are from like Alabama. I'm jacking it.
Why would you even think
big
that
what?
was okay though? The big racists.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, big racists are all from Alabama, bro. I'm 100% sure.
I'm dead never visiting that state.
There's no
There's
point.
You're not gonna go see
For
the
what?
college
For what?
Alabama game?
For what?
The
For
college
what?
Alabama game?
what?
University.
Football?
For what?
Yeah. I'll go watch that.
The college Alabama.
Alabama, whatever how you say it for me.
University of Alabama. Nah, I can only imagine how racist it is. Oh my god.
Nah,
I'm not going front. Them games look lit, bro. I gotta.
Nah, they are probably lit.
I'll go to the game. You mom.
You probably go get girls show their titties like, yeah, show us your boobs.
That us. Niggas probably that. Imagine that what they call it?
What?
Not the pregame, like the football
Oh,
pregame.
the
tailgate.
Tailgate, yeah, feel me? Imagine that tailgate.
Probably mad wrestling moves.
Facts,
Jumping up
bro.
in the car.
Break, yo, nah, the niggas in Buffalo deadass be like throwing each other into fucking tables and shit like
Yeah,
that.
nah.
That's what I'm saying, like white
chairs.
people are wild, bro. White people
Yeah,
are
that's
so
some
wild.
wild folks.
That is some wild shit. I'm not going front.
But just like
What
that,
football do to you?
I'm gonna go ahead and introduce the show. We get right into it.
All right.
All right, so what's up, y'all? It's the Lunchroom Podcast. This is your boy Dapper Dan. Across from me, my guy Fritz. Next to Fritz, my guy Ray, aka the movie guy. Shout out to you if this is your first time kicking it with us. Shout out to you if you keeping up with us. Ooh. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. We need those subscribers to go up. I think I'm personally, I haven't even discussed this with y'all, but I think I personally have a gift for whoever's the 100th subscriber. Can we even track that?
Oh snap.
Can you track that? Yeah, so I have a gift for whoever makes it to whoever's the number 100, I have a gift for it. We're going to talk about it, but there's going to be some gifts. Just start subscribing, you know, fam?
Gifts.
Link is always in the bio.
More gifts.
Gifts.
Donations.
But moving off from, we obviously started already low key, but moving on from that, because that's a nasty situation. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like everybody's in there just touching each other, like give me COVID.
Nah, touching me is different.
They probably dead ass coughing each other mouth, like all
Nah,
types
nah,
of
It's
nasty
mad
shit, bro.
tongue kissing in there.
Tell
Dead ass
niggas just
sharing
cough in the
beers.
air.
Bro, that's
Be like,
fucking
yo,
filthy.
on 5, everyone cough in the air.
Bro.
Boom. Aight. I'm out to the clinic, 50K, nigga.
Bugging, bro.
Boom.
Bro.
Nigga Ray said he'll do it for the 50K.
50K, you wildin', bro. I'm gonna be Gucci.
Nah, bro.
I'm gonna be Gucci.
That's insane, bro.
You wildin',
No,
50K?
you know this is fucking insane. That fucking,
50K, bro? Nah.
Nigga.
I'm bugging? Nah, I'm
yes,
bugging.
you're
Nah,
bugging.
you're bugging.
You know what else is insane? The
Niggas
fucking,
talking about getting punched by Tyson and they won't catch the COVID for 50K? Nah, what? Nah, niggas is wildin'.
I don't recall. Nah, let me say this. Did I say that I get punched by
I don't
Tyson?
know.
I
Yeah,
don't
you
recall
did,
saying that, bro.
I listened to it on Spotify. I listened to it.
I said it?
Episode 10.
I said it?
Yes.
Ah,
I was the only person that
damn.
was jacking not getting punched.
Yeah, facts.
It was just
Facts.
because I was like, nah, because it was either you get the herpes, you get punched by Mike Tyson, or you go to jail for like 20 years, prison, not even jail,
Oh,
prison.
yeah.
So I was like, oh, I catch the herpes. And y'all like, nah, I'm getting punched by Mike Tyson because I can't miss 20 years. I'm not getting the herpes. And then Mike Tyson started putting out videos.
I'm not going for you got a better chance of survival catching the COVID, bro. They get punched by Mike Tyson, son.
6 times,
No, that's what I'm saying. That's
Facts,
what
it was more than once.
it did have some more chance of survival.
bro.
100%.
50K. That's all I'm gonna say, man.
But what I was gonna say was the fucking that picture that I showed y'all niggas, the screenshot of the apartment. I think it was going for $1635, which was 1 bedroom, $1650. This shit got a fucking shower in the kitchen, bro.
Whoa, what picture was this?
Yeah,
There's a shower in the kitchen, bro.
nah, cause sometimes I see where they're coming from. 'Cause sometimes when you make a bacon, the oil splatter a little bit. Sometimes the oil be
bro. That's nuts.
That's a hot plate?
Nick says that. What are you talking about?
With the stove, bro. I'm looking for the stove too.
Oh, snap.
There's no stove, it's just a shower.
Nah, you remember because there was another image on Twitter. You seen an image on Twitter? The shower wasn't in the kitchen, but niggas gave him a hot plate. It was a studio
with a hot plate,
nigga. I was like, nah, it was no stove,
And they probably
bro.
charging $1,700 a month.
I would like to say one of my friends, I'm not going to name drop, he didn't have a stove for a whole year in Buffalo. He was cooking on a hot plate all year.
Not even an air fryer?
It was hot.
That's tough.
I don't even know.
That's tough.
Say no name.
That's tough. But you know what I want to do? We haven't talked about music in a minute, so I want to get into like some like
New music?
not new music, but stuff that revolves around music.
Right.
So our guy Pop Smoke,
Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. You know the track list came out, album artwork came out. I just want y'all to react to what y'all have seen.
Let me just, Ray, you can go first.
Boy, niggas already know, man. That cover is dirt. Virgil, dirt.
Very boof.
Oh, I don't know what you doing. I don't know what they doing, but if I was Pop Smoke Peoples, I'll take everything right now as disrespect. Everything right now they've been doing is just disrespectful, my nigga. Like,
if I'm Woo right now, I'm dead. I'm dead at Steven.
Yeah, I'm
neck,
on.
bro.
I'm in the field. I'm pulling up,
bro.
Yo, nah, bro. You see this cover?
Niggas cropped his ear out. What the fuck? Like it really looked like he had 30 minutes to go. He forgot.
Like, oh snap, I gotta do this,
bro. And then he really gonna post it and be proud of it, bro. Like that was the worst.
He was proud of it.
He
had a caption.
Remember, he was like, this is what he's like. Pop came to me.
Yeah, it was some bullshit.
Like, yo, you somebody can look up the caption.
He deleted it. I mean, you could probably find it on Google. I don't know, but I do know he posted it on his fucking Instagram. He deleted that shit because the backlash was crazy.
My thing is that joint looks so bad, bro. Like it was poor quality image. Like I don't know what filter he put on that, but it looked terrible. Bad. The rose that's supposed to be chrome didn't look chrome. It looked foil. It looked like
barbed wire and diamonds.
Yeah,
the shit not even the name
foggy
of the
diamonds.
album is.
These not VVs. These is not VVs. He didn't go to the V. He didn't feel me. Shit is foggy, bro. It looks like when you huff on the window, you gotta like.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying.
That looked like somebody huffed on the cover.
Like what kind of? And then on top of that, they're saying he stole the
design.
The design from another dude. The chrome art, like basically that inspiration, that chrome.
He stole from the wrong nigga.
Niggas was saying that he's like John actually sent niggas a whole Google Drive.
Yeah, I peeped it before I got here.
Nigga out here thiefing, but not only that, because the cover was OD bad. The track list, bro. Like, let me just name some of the features. I'm gonna name all of them: Quavo, Lil Baby, The Baby, Sway Lee, Quavo again, Roddy Rebel, 50, Roddy Rich, Tiger.
For me,
Quavo again, Karol G.
Shout out Karol G.
That's a Colombian singer, bro.
Yeah, I know Karol G.
Y'all don't see the vision on that. I'm gonna get to that.
No. And King Combs.
Alright, see that's what's on call.
Alright, boom, right? So this the shit that got me tight. One,
Tiger might make a hit.
King Combs though, that's Diddy.
Yeah.
That could be produced by Diddy.
One, Quavo on this shit too damn much.
I was talking twice, right?
1, 2, 3, 3 times.
That's too much.
That's too much, bro.
Yeah.
2, that motherfucking Tiger feature is blowing mine.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
It's blowing mine.
I kind of agree with Ray because Tiger be producing some hits, bro.
What's the name of the song?
West Coast.
Oh yeah, no.
I mean, I just don't think. Yeah, if it's a West Coast,
we missed
King Combs.
King Combs.
Bro, why is he on Pop Smoke album? And then the shit that got me tight the
New
most.
York, nigga, get the.
They grew up in Jersey. The shit that got me tight the most, bro, is the fact that there's no like Brooklyn rappers aside from Roddy on this shit. Where the fuck are the Brooklyn rappers, bro?
That was my biggest gripe with it, to be honest, is that there was nobody from the hood on this.
Nobody.
Like, not even Fabi on this.
Nobody.
Like, niggas you could get to. Like, There's nobody from the hood on this. It's that basically some like heavy
Mad Hollywood,
yeah
bro.
Hollywood. Like I don't know who wants to listen to that from.
I
Brooklyn.
would be upset only because Quavo's on it 3 times.
And why is Dior on the album again? Why?
Nah, you don't see the vision on that either.
Nah,
that's
that's
numbers. That's numbers
streaming.
instilled.
I know it's
on
for the stream, but come on, bro. That's the
Nah.
third project.
That's just a boost on the album.
That's the third
That's money
project.
in. That's money
But
in
the
his
man
family and
passed
people's
away.
pocket.
You gonna put that.
That's what I'm saying.
Whatever.
That's for the family.
But the shit that got me, another thing that got me tight is because the Enjoy Yourself that I heard had Burna Boy on it, if I'm not mistaken. And then they're gonna switch it with Karol G. I'm like, I mean, what?
Yeah, I don't see the. For me, way I see the vision right now is boom. That's a whole nother market. They gonna fuck with that because Spanish people already remixed fucking Welcome to the Party. That shit. Whoever did that, I don't know his name.
They remix everything.
That's what I'm saying.
Want to do that when we got Karol G on that shit though.
But you don't know how the song is gonna. The niggas for me, Pop Smoke was making a Into You remix. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know. For me, I'd rather a girl, whether it be Karol G or not, sing that.
Didn't Pop Smoke do like a Many Men remix? Yeah.
But obviously, you're not gonna have Karol G in no Many Men type of song.
I mean,
it's,
of course
it's for
not.
the bitches. It's for the foreign bitches.
I mean, I see
Respectfully.
I see respectfully. I see the vision with Karol G being on it.
Yeah, but it's like,
But I feel like they tried to go too commercial with this.
too commercial.
I feel like this
bro.
needed to stick closer to what he would have done if he was alive.
That's what I'm saying.
If he was alive,
That's what
he would
usually
have had.
happens, though,
He would
when
have
niggas
had
die.
Lil TJ would have been on here. It would have had Chef G. It would have had Sleepy. It would have had probably one Fabi feature on there. You know what I'm saying?
At least one.
And then Quavo probably would have been on a couple.
Yeah,
songs.
nah.
Because they had Shake the Room already.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So he probably would have been another
But 3,
song.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? He would have had some industry like features on there, but like this is like a straight up industry album. Like
I'm gonna
that's-
still listen to it off the strength that, you know what I'm saying,
Obviously.
niggas fuck with pop, but
People gonna listen to it regardless.
I just
Yeah.
hope it's
All these
I just hope
complaints and
it's
stuff,
good,
people
bro.
gonna
But
listen.
just from the
No, this
just,
is going gold. Off the rip. This
because
is
it's
going gold.
Dior's on it.
That and people are just gonna tune in because it's pop. Like
Yeah,
he
but-
like the post. Is it, how you say posthumous? Posthumous.
posthumous.
Posthumous. There we go. Like,
I have no
the fact that-
expectations for this, to be honest with you. I didn't really have expectations for it before.
I just hope it's Gucci.
I'm
bro.
just
I
kind of
just wanna-
upset because this was his debut.
Cause,
Technically,
Because the other album was like, for me, it grew on us after he died. But I remember when it first came out, people was like, "Yo, this."
it
shit
took a
don't
couple
sound
more listens than we
Yeah.
gave it.
I
before
feel
we
like
reviewed it.
what happened with the album happens with usually with people's catalog when they pass away. People was like, "Oh, let me go bump this again," and like, I'm not gonna say people was like felt bad, but basically, yeah, the music grew because the music was there. But let's not act like when it first came out, people wasn't clowning it for me. Like, not clowning it, but people wasn't bumping it like that for me. Like the appreciation wasn't there off the rip.
So come on, son. No
That's
Tiger,
why-
no 5e, bro.
Yeah, and then a song called West Coast. I'm not jacking it. I ain't gonna hold you. But moving on from that, because I don't even want to stick on that. We're just gonna hope for the best.
Yeah,
Hopefully, by the time this comes out, I'm hoping our takes don't age well in this
That's a fact.
scenario. I'm
That's a
hoping we
fact.
don't age well.
We're gonna be back next week.
Of course.
So wait, you think it's gonna sound valid?
I don't think it's gonna sound bad, but I think it will probably have a better sound.
How
if
much
we
tracks
kept
is
it.
on it?
Like 19.
18, 19. Yeah, it's like 18.
Yeah.
You think it's gonna sound valid?
I hope it sounds valid. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to
I think
expect.
it'll be good. but
Honestly, I'm expecting like 5 good songs.
Damn.
That's it.
5 out of 18 is not great.
It's not.
Not good at all.
But I mean, if realistically, that first album before this one was like a good, almost like how much tracks was on it? Like
The
18.
very first one.
Me too.
Like,
The
very
first.
one was. I don't even think. it
The
was
first Me
18
Too was like
songs.
8.
No. I'm talking about the one that is coming before this.
Me
Me
Too
Too.
too.
Yeah.
That's not even 18 either. That's
Yeah, like
that was like
12, 13.
That had maybe 10, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Yeah, with the bonus.
That's why I was looking at the bonus.
I don't think it was
version.
18 even with the bonus, bro.
Yeah, that shit, it wasn't even. I don't think it passed 12.
Either way, 5 good songs on that shit coming out. I'm telling you. I'm talking about Meet the Woo 2,
How many
Niggas,
songs is on there? On the deluxe.
it's like 15.
We gotta be
16.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
That shit aged,
Yeah.
man.
So we touched on no homo. We touched on Virgil. But I want to move to another guy that's.
Virgil touched on other people too, though.
I said no homo like 3 times for
Bro,
the next
just
for the
go.
next
Just-
3 things I'm gonna
Just
say.
go, bro. Just go.
That's why I said it 3 times.
Just go, bro.
Fredo be over there wilding. He still fucking me up. But anyway, I
His
want
shirt is
to.
AO right now, but hey, let's not speak on it.
You know what I'm saying? That's why he's behind the camera. But
He ain't even nothing about the shirt. He talking about touching on that.
regardless, that's irrelevant. It's
Oh
fake
my
news.
gosh.
But anyway, I want to get to Terry Crews.
Mhm.
Terry Crews has been cooning out for a couple years now. I'm not gonna lie, and we've been letting it slip under the radar a little bit, just because, like, you know, Terry Crews, and you kind of just you put him in a different box than you do other black celebrities for some whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? But I saw a tweet that probably couldn't be more true. Like, he played whatever character he played in White Chicks, and like he never left that.
Oh,
character.
he's still in
Like,
character.
Like, he's stuck there. Because basically, I don't have the exact tweet up. Sorry guys, bad research. But basically, it said something to the effect of, what did it say? It said basically like, you're all my brothers and sisters if you believe in God, basically. And then like he's a Christian, and that, you know, we got to make sure we don't turn Black Lives Matter into Black Lives Better.
That
Now,
was dead mad unnecessary.
one, you could have not tweeted that, and we could have moved on with life.
That's a fact.
Two, that tweet to me screams that you have no idea what Black Lives Matter is even about. And like previous tweets he's sent out about certain things, even his own Chris, the guy who played Chris, Chris,
Yeah, he
checked him
he had to check
on
him.
Twitter like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, I love you, but you dead wrong. And like, you're still going when people are literally telling you, people from the community, people on your peers are telling you, yo, you're dead wrong, and you're still high and hell bent on pushing this narrative when you clearly don't understand what it's about. And like, why? Like, my thing is like, it's bad enough you already play like a lot of these coon roles. Like, to me, you know what I'm saying? Like you know, the hosting and things. They just portray him a lot as like the token black guy kind of role. He kind of plays that a lot to me, and I'm just like, I don't really like it, but it is what it is. Get your bag. But now it's just like, you can't do that and coon out like in actuality, bro. So that's just my take. It's just sad. It's sad to see. That's
It's
just
definitely sad to see, especially, you know, considering the fact we grew up watching Terry Crews. You know what I'm saying? Everybody hates Chris. That episode of My Wife and Kids is legendary. You know what I mean? So niggas been fucking with Terry Crews heavy, with the White Chicks too. But just the shit that he's been saying, man, it's like he's probably getting amped by his white peers. Oh yeah, we support you, and he probably is feeding into that. But I mean, at the end of the day, freedom of speech is, you know, a thing. But sometimes
For
you
now.
just but sometimes it's
They
just
slowly but surely taking it away, but that's another podcast. For
Yeah.
sure.
But sometimes it's just unnecessary, bro. He's saying a lot of unnecessary shit that's just making people hate him even more. Like, you gotta chill.
The exact tweet that he tweeted was, if you are a child of God, you are my brother and sister. I have family of every race, creed, and ideology. We must ensure Black Lives Matter doesn't morph into Black Lives Better.
Morph. Don't ever tell me that's about morphing.
Honestly, I feel like I'm going to take this away that I haven't seen much people take it. Because to me, this is a classic case of religion clouds people's judgment. And I know people don't really like to get into that, but I know in the church,
You potted now.
in the church, I know in the church that at least from what I noticed, a lot of those people they're very blinded, I guess you could say. They do believe in a certain way that I guess you could say like, yeah, I guess they treat everyone equal. So they have no problem. They see everyone as equal no matter what. So I feel like in this case, he obviously doesn't get the whole Black Lives Matter like ideology or the point of the movement, because he missed that point by just saying or thinking that, feel me, that
Straight over his head.
like regular folks be thinking is about Black lives are better, which in case where that's not the point of it at all. But in this case, because he led with, if you are a child of God, which is like the classic case of like anybody's uncle, anybody, feel me?
Facts.
They like anybody, because I used to go to church, so I'm like kind of familiar. Like that just, for me, I feel like that was like a deacon that's like, I don't know, like that's the greeting, like, oh, how you doing, child of God, or whatever. I don't know. All I know is I feel like this man is not only too mixed into white relations right now, so yeah, he is cooning, but he also is blinded by the religion aspect too, which again, a lot of people don't like to talk about it, but that is why I'm not really an advocate for religion at all. Because look at Terry Crews, like he didn't even lead with it. Like for me, he led with religion first and then talked about the race later. So he puts like, for me, they like classic hardcore religious people are. They put God above actual like physical things.
It's just sad that a black man is like completely almost disregarding the point of the fucking movement, bro.
That is. But hey,
that's a powerful point because like I feel like a lot of religious groups are like either A, quiet, or B, on some stuff like that where it's like, yo, like, because don't be wrong, if you're a religious person and you believe, you know, in certain things, then if you want to pray for people, cool. But at the same time, don't disregard the whole thing as if it's not occurring, because that's what I'm getting from that tweet. It's like almost nothing's happening. But like, if you didn't have money, Terry Crews, and you weren't who you are, you'd be just like everybody at this table. So you need to check your privilege and check your, you know, your wealth, and you know, reestablish yourself and read some books and actually do some research before you go out here and spew all that nonsense on the internet to people that are following you and look up to. I don't know who in the hell looks up to Terry Crews really, but I'm pretty sure there's people that's out there like that. Maybe they want to move every muscle in their body like he does. But like, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta. It's very irresponsible to go on your platform with millions of people that follow you and you know use that kind of narrative.
Nigga not trying to give him the Old Spice commercials.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, because they change it to the dude.
He's trying to get that back. For me, he's like, yo, run that back real quick. For me, I'm a child of God. For me, I should deserve the Old Spice again.
Nigga Terry, man.
Speaking of which, since we're talking about child of God, I guess this kind of goes in, and you talking about like things we did as kids, like going to church and stuff. So like childhood trauma. How do we heal? I don't want to lead this one, so take it away, one of my two co-hosts.
I think this is my topic. I don't know why the hell I thought about this. I don't know what movie I was watching, what the fuck I was watching, but either way, I started thinking about, because I reflect a lot, and I just thought about like, I don't know, I feel like trauma is a big topic that a lot of people have been talking about, and I'm not gonna hold you. I don't really know exactly what trauma like is. I guess that's part of the cause that people don't really even understand what trauma is, like what happened if it was trauma. But I started thinking about how can we like make this more of a regular thing. I guess you could talk about like something that people talk about regularly, their childhood traumas, and like they basically how to heal. Because I don't know, I guess I'm so traumatized that I think it's a regular thing at this point in my life. I think it takes a lot to traumatize me. Because
my thing is, like, I feel like we've all gone through traumatic things, but I think, especially with people of color, like, a lot of things are, like, we have to normalize it into, like, a regular life. Like, a lot of things that are traumatized, like your mans that you grew up with passing away. Like, we had a conversation, he was like, yo, like, think about it. White kids don't really grow up with that narrative like we do. Like, we all know somebody that we used to kick it with, or, like, not maybe kick it with, but, like, just grew up around that isn't here anymore. You know what I'm saying? But like white people don't really have that kind of like trauma in their lives. Like I had a classmate that I saw on Friday one day and I didn't see him Monday. Like literally, like just like that, 7th grade. I saw him Friday, he didn't come to school Monday. Teacher came in crying, yo, he died. Damn. I was just like, you know what I'm saying? I started bowling, but like that stuff we just have to normalize because like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a part of our life. And like something else would be like, you know what I'm saying? Seeing your parents mistreated and like you can't really do nothing about it because you know, it only make the situation worse if you intervene. You know, that's traumatic things. So that's like two things that went through my mind. But you got anything on this?
No, I was going to say, like, me personally, I definitely had, quote unquote, a traumatic childhood, like a traumatic upbringing in terms of the things that I've seen. And, you know, unfortunately, like you said, that happens a lot in, you know, people, black community, in the black community, whatever the case is. But I feel like it really starts with just us normalizing being able to speak about our feelings and shit like that. I don't feel like people our age or younger than us feel comfortable with talking about the shit that they went through. You know, talking about shit really does help. You know, you may not find a, you know, simple solution, but at least you got that off your chest. You know, people, they go to violence, drugs, alcohol, stuff like that. It's not going to lead to anywhere, you know, and a lot of people, they make their childhood traumas affect who they are as adults and stuff like that. You can't let how you was raised affect you and how you're gonna raise your kids. Like a lot of the times, there's people who watch their mom get beat and then they end up beating their wife.
Yeah,
you know?
that makes. I mean,
It's just, and that's that shit.
Yeah,
Like
like,
that trauma, it fucks with your
That's
own
what we
mental.
say, like, because I know somebody that got shot and he survived. And I always say, like, I don't know him before. I only seen him, people, like, my friends from college and stuff, they seen how he was before, and then they seen him after. I've only seen him after.
Right.
But in retrospect, because I knew him for a couple years while I was going to school, I feel like when something traumatic happens to you, you could take it two ways. You could either take it and be like, I want to do better or do the opposite of what just happened, or it's like you go down the hill and just no coming back.
And you keep rolling.
Because that's kind of what happened to him. Like, supposedly he was like, feel me, some happy-go-lucky, like, feel me, whatever. And then once he got shot, he turned different, bro. Like, different. Either way, I feel like a key word for this topic and trauma is like survival. Because I know, like, one of the narratives, especially when I was little, whether it comes from movies or just like the upbringing in the black community, make it to 18. It's like, yo, once you make it to 18, it's like you got no worries. It's like you made it.
That's supposed to be normal.
Feel me?
It's
Like, that's
normal
not
or
supposed to
something.
be normal in hindsight. So I feel like if my way to heal is like, first you got to survive, and then after you survive, you got to reflect. Because I do a lot of reflecting. So like, whether it was everything that occurred till I was 18, and then I start reflecting on like things like my parents, stuff like that. Because even like with my parents, like, I feel like what happens with my mom, I don't have the best relationship with my mom, but after a minute of reflecting and stuff like that, I kind of like talk to her about it. Like you said, like, I guess like after survival comes reflection, and my healing mechanism is talking too. Eventually, it'll probably take a lot to eventually lead up to that,
Right.
but once it happens, like he said, it's a big weight off my shoulders. So once I talked to my mom, you know, that it kind of like brought it back to ground zero, and we've been like working on it ever since. So it's like, feel me, like things like that. I hope that is a good advice for anybody that's going through or went through something. Feel me?
Yeah, I definitely fall in line with more so, with Ray, the whole talking to thing, because just like you and your mom didn't have the greatest relationship, me and my father didn't. And for the longest, between me and him, silently, you could just feel it. Like sometimes it wasn't nothing like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't so much things that happened instead, just as like I got me growing up and then him living with me, not living with me, like bouncing back and forth till like we finally started settle down, and like it got weird him being there just all the time. So like, and it got like things just he used to do just used to annoy me. I'm just like, like almost used to be like, yo, why are you here? Almost, and I'm like, yo, that's my father. Like I shouldn't feel that way. So like one day like we ended up talking about it in the car, me, him, and my mom, because like I had to realize there was things I saw, things I heard, like I wasn't even thinking about, but subconsciously I really was thinking about it, but like, you don't really put it in your frontal lobe kind of thing.
It doesn't register.
Exactly.
Doesn't
And I was
click.
just like, when I was talking, I was like, damn, like I did see that. I did hear him say that. I did see him do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I had to really get that out. And the sad part is I would love as a community, because one thing I do disagree with, I think that our year, I think we are starting to be the ones that are normalizing going to talk to therapists stuff. I think our parents were the ones that were, especially like the immigrants and stuff like that,
Yeah.
were definitely the ones that were like, we eating it. You eat it, you go on about your life, you know what I'm saying? But so I'm happy to see that we're trying to normalize, therapy and, having healthy conversations. It's just sad that through systemic racism that we don't get afforded those opportunities as easily, and obviously it's not cheap to go talk to a therapist, you know what I'm saying? So
Also,
it's tough.
I mean, if you go to a therapist as a black person or a person, feel me, I feel like I'll feel more comfortable if you could talk to a black doctor.
Right.
Yeah, and there's not a lot of those.
I know. That's another thing, at least from my I noticed, because I'm not going to go talk to a white doctor. That's just me.
Right. So how do we heal? Is it just talking? Is it?
I mean,
how do we answer the
there's
question?
one, big, like one real answer, but I feel like one of the biggest aspects is talking about it, even like whether it be with the person that put you through that trauma, or someone who went through a similar trauma, or someone who was like getting it out there.
You have to somehow, get the energy out.
Yeah.
Like, because trauma, I feel like it's in you, feel me? So somehow you got to get that out. So
Right.
some people, I feel like they run away from their problems, which is sometimes it works for other people. For me, they relocate, they get away from everybody, and they turn their life into a whole different story, for me?
Right.
And
Can I
then,
add something really quickly?
go ahead.
Just real quick. This one on?
We on the air?
I'm on the air? I'm
Yeah.
live? Alright. If I could just intervene really quickly, I would just want to say that I also feel like it depends on, I feel that when you deal with it, once you deal with it, you shouldn't carry your attitude and your energy towards that trauma as part of your personality trait. Like, what you need to make out of it, like the personality trait needs to be how you deal with it, not like, oh, I act this way because this happened, or you know, like you can't let it mold you. You know what I mean? Because what it is that it's like your mind will always like come to a balance. Like it'll be a part of that forever. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like you romanticize it. Like you want to hold on to it because like I don't know, like it defined you. It defined you in a way. Like it made you laugh at certain things. Like it made you have an attitude about certain things. But what really needs to come out of that is what your answer is to dealing with that. Like you really can't carry that with you. So I think when it comes to dealing with trauma, I think that really you just have to like bring yourself back to a balance of what you were before that or what you hope to be before that, and not you don't like allow yourself to be something because of that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think that's what it is a lot too.
I wholeheartedly agree, man.
That was a great point. That's a good point.
Shouts out to Fredo, man.
Facts.
Yeah, man.
Dr. Fresco. Dr. Fresco. Gems. Drop a gem on him.
But that's actually a good segue into what I wanted to go into next, because recently, like very recent, couple of days ago, August Alsina sat down with Angela Yee. I actually watched the whole entire.
I tried to watch the whole thing.
I watched the whole entire thing just because I wanted to be like knowledgeable about what he was talking about. Because honestly, the biggest thing that came from it was only like a 2-minute segment.
Yeah, it was too emotional for me.
It was hard. It's tough. But I work in that field, so I can channel that sometimes.
Okay.
Like it's easier for me sometimes. But basically, you know, he was a guy that was dealing with a lot. Like, I mean, I don't know if you've seen, like, through the headlines, like, for the past few years, the only headline you would see for August Alsina was, yo, he's sick. This person died. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was going through it. So, like, he definitely had some trauma to work through. And from this interview, it seemed like he was really on his way to making, or made a breakthrough and is on his way to being, you know, better, or is at a better place now than he once was. Because, obviously, he said he got molested as a child. He said, you know, this person died, that person died. He's basically raising kids on his own. I've been
raising
reading.
like 4 kids.
Yeah, so like, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy to me. And I don't think he's 30 yet. So, you know, that's a lot to go through. But
that's a great thing, though. I mean, shout out to him for taking care
of
his kids.
for sure. And then part of that, I don't know if I would say the healing process or just part of the process in general, was linking up with Jada Pinkett Smith. And that leads me into what the main point that people took, because obviously this is fucked up world, and that's what we would take from an interview like that. The part that really was
it had nothing to do with
it. It is a very, very juicy topic.
It is, and I can see why we gravitated to it.
If you really think about it though, like you said, it was only 2 minutes. He didn't really have to drop those 2 minutes for me.
But it was
that didn't really go into the timeline of what the whole thing was about.
Because it was asked.
It was.
How did she ask it?
She literally asked, like, but basically, like, were you involved with Jada Pinkett Smith?
It led up to that though. Like for me, like he kind of alluded to it before, and kind of like Yee came out with the question, but it's not like it was one of them off the wall.
It's because he was like pushing towards.
Yeah, like it kind of led up to it. Was a gradual build up.
I mean, he was going through his story, so I mean, I guess it fit in line with the timeline. But so I don't really blame him because he spoke on it. My thing is, now they're saying from the Smith camp, they're saying, oh, that never happened, and then I'm just like, somebody lying. And I don't think it's August, to be honest.
I was gonna say that.
I don't think it's August.
The Smiths definitely was gonna deny that.
And my thing is, there's a clip that actually came out from, because you know Jada Smith does the Red Table, and she did one with Will, and like she's spoken on the fact that like they've become life partners instead of like, really being like a married couple in a sense. Like obviously they're still married in the eyes of the white man's world, but they like, you feel me?
They're just on a journey. They're still together.
Yeah, they're just on a journey together. Like I have a family. We're friends now. We have a life together.
I was gonna say that, like, feel me, like I feel like this was the case of the brat, where like everyone knew the brat was gay, and then she came out and was like, everyone was like,
niggas knew that.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So this was the same thing with Will Smith and them.
They talked about it before, like you said.
Yeah.
They did one on the shit and said it before.
That's what I'm saying.
But this shit. It's just the fact that now there's a face on it. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the bold drop on Alcina's part, in my opinion. Like he didn't have to for me.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna agree with Ray on that part. Like I don't feel like
obviously he doesn't have to.
It's kind of corny, bro. I'm not.
I don't know if it's corny though, but he didn't have to. But I feel like he was in a moment where he was bearing his truth. So I feel like he bared the rest of his truth.
Like you said, in my opinion, because I tried to watch the whole thing. I watched like half of it, so 30 minutes. So when that came out, it was like really no need for that. And it just so happens to be real convenient that he just dropped the album last week.
True.
So feel me? So like, I understood the topics, like the whole thing at first, but like you said, it wasn't that much that they talked about that specific topic. It was 2 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
He didn't have to even. He could have just easily said like, "Oh, for me, we was chilling." Like that's like regular niggas be doing. "Oh, we was chilling." I said and kept it pushing. Like I'm bearing my soul about other more important shit, not about this open marriage.
But my thing is with that, it was that. Because like he said in the interview, he said he loved, like that was a big part of his life. So I mean, for that, I see where y'all are coming from with the, it was kind of corny. Like I get that. I'm not saying y'all wrong in any way. Because in my opinion, I would have personally held that down.
I kind of forget about the whole.
But I see that.
Nigga basically said I could die happy right now.
Yeah, he did say I can die happy knowing that I experienced true love. Like that's a big part of what
she got the magic.
Yeah,
I don't know what they call that. She got it though.
That's damn. That's vintage box though.
That's that's more than that's magic. That's the Erykah Badu for me. That's not much.
There's not many, but there's a roster of life changing women with.
You get that?
Know what I'm saying?
When you come out of it, you're gonna be a different person.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't really fault him, because I'm just like, you are bearing your truth, and she directly asked you about it. So why you wasn't gonna lie in the moment when you was telling the truth the whole time?
Right.
In my opinion.
So I mean, that makes sense when you put it like that.
I was gonna say, yeah, I feel you on that.
It's just like, damn. I just wonder where this gonna go, because she said I'm gonna bring myself to the red tape.
Yeah, every she's great publicist. She spun it like how she, for me. Obviously, they didn't talk about this before. Yeah. This wasn't like Alcina gave her a heads up.
Right.
Which again, if he really loves her, he would have gave her a heads up. But but either way, she spun it. Great publicist. Everyone gonna win.
We gonna see how it is. We gonna see how this go.
No, I'm definitely tuned in for that.
You doing that open marriage?
Huh?
You say you never getting married, so would you do the open marriage?
Nah, I don't need white man's paperwork.
So will you be with the open marriage? I don't think there's paperwork for open marriages.
Nah,
you're still married.
You can't marry more than 2 people though. Like on paper, you can marry more than 2 people.
But you're still married.
You have to be married to have an open
marriage. But I'm
saying
I don't think. Maybe on paper, Will and Jada is like
they are on paper.
Okay,
married.
But I'm talking about like a real open marriage. There's no paperwork. It's like their life partnership.
Ray,
bro,
it can't be an open marriage if you're not married.
Ray, you have to be married to have an open marriage.
Nigga, we life partnership.
That's what that basically. Their version of their open marriage is a life partnership.
But I'm saying okay, not Jada and Will. There are other cases of the life partnership where there's no paperwork involved. They just have a
open relationship.
That's what
not a marriage.
So you can have an open relationship for the rest of your life and not get married.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nobody's forcing you to
turn
walk down
into a lifetime partnership, or like that's my lifetime partner.
Yes.
Yeah, but you're not married though.
There is. Because, like I said, Will and Jada have the white man's paperwork.
Without being married? I can't just call you my partner. Like, we have to have... This is what I'm trying to say. Like, that's the point of defeating the purpose.
You're misunderstanding. Like, an open marriage is not the title for it. The open is the operative word. Yeah. So, it's either open relationship or open marriage.
Oh, wow.
You get me?
I guess. When you technical terms. So I didn't think about it like that.
Would you be with an open relationship and or marriage?
If I got the bread, yeah.
I can't be okay with even though I'ma still be getting other box. I can't be okay with another nigga fucking my girl.
That's the way the part comes in for me, because like I would obviously what man doesn't want to have all the women on his.
I was gonna say like
that you can't do the opposite. Then I can't let that happen either way. Then
I was gonna say like this is a deeper discussion, and we probably have to talk about another part.
Nigga Ray okay with
maybe with a female involved, but I feel like that's a bad thing. Now
if you want to be a guest and you're a woman, please, the seat is available.
That's one thing I've noticed with anybody that's had a girlfriend or in a relationship, any sort of thing, that claim like I don't think maybe most people don't pay attention to it, but they be like, oh, that's my bitch, that's my girl,
if you are in
my wife, like that's mine. Like y'all don't realize that's kind of like possession, like that possession or whatever.
Possessiveness.
Possession for me. Possession, nigga. I just made up a word. That shit sounded valid.
Bad.
Either way. But like for me, I don't necessarily think that's a good thing for me. I'm not gonna lie. I don't
But it's not
necessarily
even
think
on
that's a
some
good
possessive
thing.
shit, bro. If you and another person,
You
well,
literally
me and
have
another
my
person.
last name now.
that's what I'm saying. Like, if me and another
That
person,
doesn't always happen though. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Bro.
like the mentality is crazy, bro. I'm not going
What?
front.
So, bro, this how are you trying to fucking downgrade our mentality about us wanting to just have one woman and her just wanting?
I'm not talking about that aspect. I'm talking about that whole alluding to like the sayings, like, oh, that's my girl, that's my wife.
I'm gonna end it right here.
Oh,
I got
You have to like women don't be doing the same thing though.
The exact reason why I wouldn't want to do
Sometimes, I
that
feel like men do it
is
more.
because if you got a life partner, you probably got kids with them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And look what Willow Smith did. She wrote a fucking letter to
Tupac?
Tupac talking about come back, bro. Bro,
why she can't do that?
Bro, that's my seed, bro.
What does that mean?
Bro, like what type of
That's
imagery?
not how they rate-
But what type of imagery you portraying to your
Alright,
child
look, you
that
gotta
that
think
you
about the way-
and your partner need to be in love with each other to really like build up a kid? You know what I
But
mean?
I'm saying-
That's how I feel. If you want to do something else, you know,
Wait, no, I
that's
don't
your
necessarily
choice,
agree
but-
with that. I don't necessarily agree with that per se.
Nah,
I agree.
man.
I'm just thinking about it in the sense of like how Will and Jada like are and how they express how they raise their kids. They're really with that whole no walls, like that, like
Everything
the whole
is out in the
energy.
open.
But
feel
you
me?
could
Like,
do that without-
They try to take the chains off mentally and physically.
But you
type
can do
shit.
that without like fucking somebody else.
Yeah, that's
you know
what I was
I
gonna say,
mean?
bro.
Like,
But
Like,
you can, but you can also the people that do that, they're not thinking about it in that sense. That's the point I'm trying to make. Like
I just
they,
think it
they put
gives
that
off-
possession thing away. That's the point of the open thing. Is
I just
me?
think it gives off the wrong image about intimacy when it comes to
Nick,
your kids.
From what I'm hearing, bro, Ray sound like he would marry a porn star with no problem. That's what I'm hearing. Look, he's shrugging
I
his
can't
shoulders.
for me. I like hoes, bro. I realized this. I like hoes, bro.
you like them until that's your girl.
Look, obviously, he
Look,
knows
I
okay.
really know.
look, if you
That's
was
not
a-
necessarily
if,
true.
like if,
I don't know. I don't
like-
have a girlfriend. For me,
like
I don't
if
know.
the body count was crazy in the past life, to me that's like something you eat if you really love them.
Yeah.
Like if you really love them, you eat that. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
obviously,
But
yeah.
when it comes to like open, like actively, that's not cool with me.
Like
Yeah.
your shorty just came home from sucking 3 cocks on set. You're not
but,
gonna be.
but that's what I'm saying. Like they have a that's another thing in that people forget
would you
in
not
this
have
aspect.
a problem?
That's another thing in this aspect that people
Would you
people
not?
forget.
It's only respect.
thing
That's what
too.
people agree. It's
So,
only-
but it's
so
only
that's what I'm
respect-
saying.
it's only respect
Obviously,
to people agree,
obviously,
though.
before we even get to this point in whatever discussion, feel me, we have a respect thing where we know. I bet, like, I'm not really gonna appreciate it if you do this. If you do this, this might happen.
But
I'm just letting you know now,
I'm
so we
just
can
saying-
come to this understanding. We're gonna talk about it,
Would
and that's
you-
it.
It's all subjective to what your idea of
That's what I'm
respect
saying.
with your partner is, but
I understand.
yeah.
Would you be okay if your girl just finished sucking 3 dicks on set and she came home?
If
Kiss
she
you-
tells me,
Kiss you on the mouth.
she's gonna tell me.
She's like, oh, I'm about
So
to
I
do
don't
it.
know that. You're telling me this. So again, I don't know that's what she just did. I don't know that unless she tells me.
If she told you, oh,
That's
if you
even
told-
That's
what you
different.
did-
If she
what
tells,
you-
if she
said,
tells
what you-
me, that's
if you ask
disrespectful.
her, if you
That's
ask her,
disrespectful.
listen,
If she tells me, that's
hey, babe, what you did at
disrespectful.
work today?
If she tells
What
me,
type of
that's
scene you
disrespectful.
shot? Because you already okay with fucking being married to a porn star, so you're not gonna be active in that world, bro.
I'm already. First of all, if I'm active with a porn star, I already know what comes with that.
But I'm saying you're not gonna be mad at some shit like that,
Bro, if I'm with a porn star, obviously I'm not mad, bro. Like I'm with a porn star.
3
She
cops.
does porn for her career.
You gonna be Adam 22, I guess.
I guess, bro.
Hey, that nigga is living a good life, bro. I'm not gonna front.
To each his own, bro. I just
Yeah,
know
that's
that
each
it's not
his
for
own.
me.
Niggas for now. You don't
That's
It's
need-
not for me.
That's not for me.
That's all I'm saying on that topic.
I'm not knocking down
I'm
for
trying
me.
to make it today without the women thing. I'm trying to do it.
If I could
made it all episode.
Listen, man, life is is for you to experiment with. So
I
again,
hear
I'm
you.
not. I'm gonna take it as it comes, bro.
Shouts out to you, my boy. Shouts out to you.
Listen, like wherever you find love is where you find love. That's what I put it as.
I just hope she's not a 3.
Was that I'm supposed to say? Is that how I'm supposed to say it?
I don't know.
Okay. But moving forward, we don't got that much time left. Actually, I don't know what time we started, but I know it's not that much time left.
That
Yeah,
nah.
that is-
Nah, that'd be a
Yeah, but we started like
6-fold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so one thing that came about, there's a small little narrative being put together, but one thing that came about was people saying that Jada took advantage of August. This is usually vice versa, but they were saying Jada took advantage of August due to the fact that he obviously was hurting and from different situations and traumas in his past, and she allowed him to step into her life, really fall in love with her, and then I don't know how they broke up, which is why I don't know. I can't put my full support in this narrative because I don't even know
I
how
don't
they
even know
broke
if they
up.
really broke up.
That
They
too.
just severed ties.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, they were basically saying like she took advantage of him, got some young dick, and then let him loose basically. And I don't know. But either way, I'm gonna use that as a way to segue into Hollywood and its pedophilia. So, with that being said, funny thing that just happened. I don't know if anybody watched the Jeffrey Epstein doc, but
Some of it.
yeah, I watched a couple episodes. Basically, that girl that was with him, just what
His
is it?
wife.
I don't remember. Yeah.
Maxwell, I think is her last name. She
She
just got arrested today or yesterday. And I know, if you don't know, Jeffrey Epstein is like, he was like, yeah, I don't know if he was behind it himself, but
He was like the kingpin of pedophilia.
yeah, like he was like, basically,
If you know about Pizzagate, he kind of was involved in that too.
he was involved in that, like basically like taking young girls, young kids, and like,
Kids.
and just like taking them to like isolating them and like making them like sex slaves kind of thing as children. So whoever put this on the list, somebody talk about it. It was Ray, I think.
So I honestly just found out about this like at least 2 years ago, about this whole narrative of Hollywood and pedophilia.
Yeah.
And then I started like diving into it, you know, when I'm bored every now and then I do my follow-ups on my little tabs and shit. Either way, I noticed that it's kind of crazy. Like pedophilia it's not worship, but it's like such a normal thing in Hollywood. And like we talk about how we watch TV and they like program us, and like even from the Disney movies, they program us from young, like the kind of pedophilia. Like I remember I seen something about Beauty and the Beast, and they was talking about how like if you really think about it, that's an abusive relationship. Like I was like, yo,
nah, no funny.
I was like, yeah, I'm like,
I can see the angle.
I was like, yo,
I can see the angle.
for me, like, damn, that shit is more than a kids movie. For me, a lot of kids movies are more than kids movies.
That's a fact.
I'm not going front. That's another thing. A lot of kids, the good ones are more than just kids movies.
Somebody gotta take you to see it.
That's what I'm saying. True. That doesn't always.
Yeah,
that's
y'all-
always
y'all
to the
potting
PG
today.
and G.
Y'all potting today.
Either way, so I started diving more into that, and then, like you said, the Epstein documentary. So that drops, and like that becomes a thing. So I started even looking at. Oh, I lost my point. Damn. I just remembered that I saw something. Oh, the Ellen DeGeneres supposedly, like there's a narrative out there right now
Yeah,
that
that's why she's been quiet, 'cause she's
Ellen
been-
DeGeneres.
They're
I
saying
think
she's on house arrest.
Sandra Bullock, Obama, all the Obamas. For me, Hillary Clinton, Oprah,
I seen what's the model name? Naomi.
Tom Hanks.
Naomi Campbell.
Oh, Naomi Campbell.
Yeah.
So all these people supposedly like they're all within the same links. Like this is a conspiracy theory, obviously, but there's supposedly evidence that's come out, like report cases you could look up that Tom Hanks is actually like due to be in court. Ellen DeGeneres is on house arrest right now. So it's just interesting that like all this is coming out, and obviously the media is not talking about it.
Because it's a bunch of other stuff happening.
So I feel like this is one of those real cult, like, you know, in the movies, because that's another thing. I forgot what YouTube documentary I was watching that they talk about that these cults and stuff, they live out in the open. That's why people don't really pay attention to it. So like movies like, I don't know, you know Stanley Kubrick? He made a movie called Eyes Wide Shut with Tom Cruise.
Okay, yeah.
In that movie he kind of like expressed like that was a big thing because each movie has a different take on whatever. That movie was like a big take on that whole Hollywood and pedophilia with that scene where it's like he comes in and it's like people with masks and shit that.
Yeah,
so that's like a real thing supposedly. In True Detective season 1, they talk about like another scene where more or less it's the same thing. People with masks and they have these fucking orgy fest parties and shit like that. For me, so it's all based in Hollywood. This is like a narrative that's out there that a lot of people have wrote books on and talked about, and obviously people just it goes over people's heads.
Nah, like not to cut you off, but I don't put anything I see in movies too far like behind me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't put it too far past me. You know what I'm saying? Like it could, like a lot of stuff we see, I believe it to be somewhat true. I believe it to be maybe a exaggeration to a degree, but I do believe a lot of it to have some factual basing in it.
It has some substance, at least.
Exactly.
Some plausibility.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. Some plausibility.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all these certain technologies I see and certain just situations, like purging and all this stuff, like, I don't put it past anything. Especially now.
Facts.
I feel like anything could happen now. Like,
Facts.
things just be popping up out the blue that I'm like, oh, we had that? Or, like, we could do that? Like, this just all
Meanwhile,
the
it
time.
was a movie probably like 10 years and the same shit happened in the movies happening now.
Exactly.
For me.
You know what I'm saying?
Fucking
Like,
V for Vendetta, bro. Like, if you rewatch that movie, bro,
I gotta rewatch. I haven't watched that since it dropped, pretty much.
you're gonna be like, oh nah.
It's just scary. Like people that feel me. Like I'm not sure if I'm gonna show my kids Disney movies sometimes. Like I might have to watch the movie first type shit. I'm not going front. I don't know.
Now, my thing is with certain things, I'm just like, if it's a kid, I gotta let the kid get what the kids get from it. Now, like what I'm gonna get from it, obviously might be different. But if the kids get the point of, you do this for, whatever good lesson they usually have in Disney movies, and I'll let them see it just because I know that's what they're taking from. They're not thinking any deeper than I am. Now, when they get back and they get our age and they look back and say, oh, snap, then, maybe they can make that decision on themselves for their own kids. But if I were to have a child, I wouldn't put it too deep because they don't get what we're getting from it. You know what I'm saying?
It's scary, too, because one of my cousins, she's actually trying to be an actress. Like, she graduated from film school or shit like that for me. So, for me, that should be scaring me, bro.
Holly weird is really
it's
really
when you just gotta travel your circles properly. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Like, you can't sell yourself for the fame. That's what a lot of people be doing.
Like, that sell your soul shit is real.
I believe it.
Oh, absolutely.
I believe it.
Niggas be doing all types of deals, bro. Niggas be like, I heard that niggas be drinking the child blood
and shit like that.
Like,
for me,
what
shit is crazy.
Yeah. And like, I remember seeing a picture. I don't know how real this is. Of course, it's all conspiracy, but like they showed a picture of Ellen and like a recent picture of Ellen, and like it looks like her life is draining out of her because she can't get access to that.
And you remember we talk about like why they keep using the same black actors in the same movies, and for me, and I told you, I feel like it's those people like that's not with the cult shit. Yeah. They don't get the roles and shit like that because there's already an embedded niggas is in the cult.
It's an agenda, like to.
So like you gotta be really, really nice, or like you just gotta put in the work to get the opportunity, as opposed to niggas in the cult that's gonna be getting taken care of because niggas done drug baby's blood.
Right.
Oh my god, bro.
Gross. I'm gonna switch gears here. What would you rather?
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Yeah. Funny shit.
Motherfucking. Give me one moment.
What would you rather?
Join a Hollywood cult or jump off a bridge?
Get the COVID 50K, join the cult.
You said the COVID 50K, bro. You a wild boy.
I might join the cult. I ain't gonna hold you.
So you doing the COVID 50K? Look at that.
No. The cult.
So you going with the cult over COVID 50K? Yo, he's wild. Yo, y'all niggas is that scared of COVID, bro? Yo, nah, it's not that real.
I don't want to be the outlier that does
it. Y'all niggas is crazy.
For 50K, because then the story gonna read guy dies for over 50K. That's what it's gonna read, bro.
Niggas, some people gonna read that and be like, shit, it was almost worth it. Might have done the same thing.
Niggas crazy.
I want a ventilator because 50K. Cool.
Would you rather live the rest of your life with silent but uncontrollable gas, or loud, uncontrollable sneezing?
Damn, the silent ones be deadly. I ain't gonna hold
sneezing.
You just always go.
I'm gonna go with my gun on this one, sneezing.
You go with the sneezing?
Nah, I'm gonna go with the farts. Because eventually you just gotta own up to it, bro.
Nah.
You just gotta own up to it.
You know, I thought about it.
They be like, yo, no, like, yeah, just.
That stench, sometimes that stench is nuts.
You filthy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's a bad choice. Because if you uncontrollably farting, that means you staying in your underwear at some point. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's cool.
You got doodle butt.
You gotta wear a diaper, bro. It is what it is. They got the pens.
The pens?
That's what it's called. That's the brand that makes like the.
No. I was thinking some next shit.
I'm gonna do the uncontrollable loud sneezing, bro.
Nah, cause then you germy. Like, have you ever watched Ned the Classified?
Oh my god!
All day. Nigga.
I'm doing that. I'm taking.
I'd rather
you have
do
to
that
live your life in a bubble.
I'd rather do that than have the shitty butt all day,
bro. I'm
a
wearing a diaper right now.
That nigga was living life. I'm gonna be Bubble Boy, nigga. So watch that movie. Niggas ain't watch Bubble Boy, nigga.
Like Bubble Boy.
It's a hilarious movie when I was a little kid.
I did not.
You a crazy boy. That's a bad choice.
That's not a bad choice.
What about you, Fredo? Shitty butt?
Because if I'm outside, I'm cool.
Yo, why is it always you that's like picking the polar like?
Because y'all don't think about what I'm thinking. Y'all not thinking right.
This is really crazy.
Y'all
sometimes.
not thinking right.
All right, what we go?
I want to move to you know what I hate.
Yeah, we
don't got too much time.
Let's finish it off with that.
I'll start it off. You know what I hate? When like something is super funny, but you're not in a place where you can laugh. Like this keeps happening to me at work, and I'll be tight because like
somebody trip or some shit.
Nah, like just something funny happen. Anything. You don't have to be somebody trip, but just something you want to laugh at really badly. You just gotta sit there like. You gotta just sit there and make faces like during a test or some shit. Like I just hate that, bro, because it's just like when I'm catching a cramp because I can't really laugh, but I really gotta laugh.
I can't control that, to be honest.
Honestly, you gonna hear me. You gonna hear that from me, bro.
I've gotten better at that. I'm not going for it.
Nah.
I'm still like,
I was king laughing in your face.
Facts.
I was king laughing in your face, boy.
That's definitely right.
You know what I hate? When you go to a Jamaican restaurant
Oh.
and they skimp you on a motherfucking oxtail.
Damn.
I hate that.
It was actually a picture online. It was little
I know what you're
Shorty,
saying.
Shorty know you cheat.
I'm like, yeah, he might be smashing it.
Yeah, that was very, very plausible.
very
Very
because
plausible.
I have never that
seen
was
that.
like 75% of
That eyes.
Nah, she looted the nigga.
like,
Blessings.
Either they was closing and she had a lot, or he's smashing her. It's one of the
smashing
other.
That eyes. I hate. What do I hate this week? I hate people that take a long thing to when you take a long thing to get shipped. When they take like, feel me? I just bought something
Oh, and it takes too long.
and it takes too long to get shipped.
Oh, not even get to you.
Facts.
Just
Yeah,
ship.
it just takes too long to get
Just be
shipped.
sitting in the
Bro.
warehouse.
Facts, like I'm there, like I got the email. Oh, I bet your order. We got that. We let you know when it gets shipped.
Yeah, because the confirmation email be quick as hell.
Yeah.
But then you ain't here for that thing. That didn't come in the mail. You forgot it.
Yo, facts, bro. I was like, yo, like lately, I guess because of COVID, some of my packages, like they be taking mad long just to get shipped, bro. White tees took like almost 2 weeks to get shipped, bro.
You that right.
I was like, yo, what's going on? And then like I just bought something from whatever, 3-4 days to get shipped, just to get shipped. But like you said,
Strong
confirmation email be right there. Yeah, we got that. We let you know when it gets shipped. I'm like,
Yeah,
damn.
got your money.
the money be going.
We got
Yeah,
your
Yeah,
the
money.
money be
exactly.
going.
I'm like, yo,
Motherfucker,
for me,
bro.
let me get my shit right here. Nigga, I want my shit the next day or 2 days,
Shit.
3 days.
Another thing I hate is how they dead ass take your money immediately, but it takes you mad long to get your bread back. 3 to 5 business days for them to refund something,
yeah.
bro.
Business
That don't make
days.
no fucking sense. Like,
That ass.
They be like, yo, we can't refund it at the moment. But
Not right
you,
now.
You gonna get it.
Pending investigation.
Yeah,
3
like,
to 5 days, okay?
like we don't even know if we really want to give this back to you.
I fucking
Meanwhile, they got a commercial talking about it's my money, I need it now. For me, the fuck? Thought this shit was true.
Yo. But with that being said, we out of time. I think we got through most of the important stuff though.
we did.
It was
So-
a good pod, good pod.
Yeah, we was really podding today. It was a good pod. Thank you for my guy Fresco joining us a couple times. And
Dr. Fresco today.
with that being said, we'll see y'all next week. It's been the Lunchroom Podcast.
Dude.